Hey, Bobby Manning here. Welcome to another edition of our off-season report card, Garden Report. And it's time to talk about Jaden Springer, who I think impressed, surprised more than anyone at Celtics Summer League, despite only playing one game. He went against the Summer League champion Miami Heat. So he saw the best competition you could possibly see out there at Summer League. And yes, a little further on in his career, but still young. And you saw strides from Jaden Springer in that game. Ton of ball handling responsibility for Springer in this one. Didn't see that as much from him. Didn't see much of Springer, period, once that trade went through that sent him from Philadelphia to Boston at the deadline last year, effectively made him that development guard in place of Delano Banton. The ball handling here, impressive. Almost Avery Bradley-esque. Not that Bradley was a maestro facilitator here, but could get his own shot off. And that's what Springer did, whether driving to the basket, getting to the rim and dropping off to a big man. He was able to do that with Nemesh Keita at different points here, and even getting into a post fade in those situations. If he did have to get the shot off himself, you saw him hit catch and shoot threes, which is important because if he's going to play for the Celtics, needs to be able to hit those shots rather than anything off the dribble. He's probably not going to be a guy who ever runs the offense in Boston for the foreseeable future here. So that's the most important development for him offensively. And yeah, some creative stuff passing in the pick and roll. I think you saw him get 6 assists in that one game against Miami. No turnovers in that game, so controlled the ball well. And defensively, you saw him do his thing. Quick hands in the post, able to switch on to a bigger player and force a turnover. And overall, good ball pressure in what ended as a loss for the Celtics in that game. And takes a quick seat, which was a little surprising, but makes sense given that he's so far along in his career. You know what you have in him. There's so much tape of him in the G League, even some NBA action last year with the Celtics, that you know what you have in him. There's nothing new that he's going to show you. And once he flashes those strides that he did and performs that well, you can focus on getting him rest and shoring up whatever maybe bumps and bruises he might have had at that point. So Jaden Springer, a quick summer league, but we did get a glimpse at possible points of improvement for him next year. He has an uphill battle to playing with the Celtics, given that Pritchard, Holiday, White all stand in front of him at that guard position. They have 2 facilitators on the wing. So for him, it's going to be a change of pace. Can he come in and disrupt the game defensively, a la Bradley, while making some shots, while being able to sneak to the rim for some baskets inside and make a good pass in the flow of the offense? Those are the 3 things that we'll see more from him when it comes to the preseason. I'm sure he'll get some opportunities then. And on injury and rest nights, which there'll be plenty this year, can he spark them? Can he give them something different? That's going to be the key for him because he's going into this year on the last year of a 4-year contract, $4 million this season for Jaden Springer. So that's all we saw from him in Summer League. Not a huge amount of minutes or film to go off here, but an impressive game nonetheless from him against the Miami Heat in his lone appearance. We are brought to you by Game Time. Go to the Game Time app. Use code CLNS for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. MLB, WNBA, NFL going on before you know it. And concerts and events going on all summer. Go see where you can sit. Go get some flash deals. And go get the best tickets right up until and even after game time over on the Game Time app. I'm Bobby Manning. This has been an off-season report card edition of the Garden Report. And I'm going to give Jaden Springer a B+. We'll talk to you next time.